The Oakland County Business Roundtable's Transportation Committee, under the chairmanship of Alan Kurlick, has the challenging task of getting people and businesses from point A to point B in a safe, effective, and efficient manner. Kurlick says the biggest issue facing his committee is solving the gross lack of infrastructure funding in terms of sustainability and reliability.
We have bridge problems. We've got horrendous, we've got a condition of latent and accumulated deterioration. So that, as we all know, that just makes it worse and more costly. And so funding, more funding, the philosophy of self-help, we have to keep our eye on the ball, because it doesn't seem to me that, it's just simply not over with.
Kurlick is astonished by the fact Michigan for decades has ranked near the bottom of the list in states in per capita spending for roads, bridges, and other infrastructure needs.
How in the heck can we be a state that as a core industry is automobiles and transportation and so forth? How can we be have such a poor commitment to infrastructure and investment in our roads for safety, quality of life, and jobs?
Kurlick recognizes there is a lot of work yet to be done on this issue, which is why he and committee members have gone to Lansing, walked the halls, and collared lawmakers in an effort to convince them to push for legislation that will bring more infrastructure dollars to the state. They've even elicited support from groups such as the Michigan Chamber of Commerce, MDOT, and the Michigan Municipal League. One of the more innovative avenues the Transportation Committee has taken is something called the local option, which holds promise for increased infrastructure funding in the future.
We worked through what we call the local options. This is really outstanding product, I believe, in terms of output from the committee. And the local options identified a strategy, if it had all been adopted, would generate about $1.5 billion over 10 years for Oakland County. And that's cash-based, so it's not borrowing money, it's not debt, and that's the kind of money we need.
Another key issue being tackled by the committee is the Connected Car Initiative. Kurlick says the committee has been out front in pushing for charging stations for electric alternative vehicles because of the urgency in making sure people who want to invest in electric cars are properly accommodated. Kurlick would like to see municipalities, when they develop their master plans, consider road right-of-ways and how they're being used. What they need to ask themselves, he says, is whether they're doing enough to improve right-of-ways, increase traffic circulation, mitigate traffic congestion, while also looking at pedestrian crosswalks and safety issues. Kurlick has been a Business Roundtable member since day one in 1993, and he credits Brooks and his team for providing him the incentive to return year after year.
You've probably heard that when Brooks talks about recommendations, 75–80% of his recommendations have consistently been adopted. And it's not one of those experiences, and I've seen that, in other municipalities where I've done things. You put recommendations forth and they go on a shelf, you never hear about them. Well, Brooks stays with them. He carries them out. The people, the staff of the whole county, they're very open-minded, very receptive. If you do your homework and you got something that makes sense, they embrace it.
Kurlick also recognizes the extraordinary contributions of his co-chair, Walter Alex, who is retiring at the end of the year for his dedicated, determined, and selfless work on the Transportation Committee over the years.